Well, let me tell you, there are so many people, and we are in the literal middle of nowhere outside Highmark Stadium that, as you can see, today's connectivity has been a problem. I got a brand new hotspot for this moment, but Western New York is Western New York. It is 19 degrees. There are thousands of people lining the streets, and so let's hope this connectivity in this new hotspot does its job. Welcome inside the channel. I'm Bobby Trosset, and as always, this is where I bring you Baltimore sports and beyond. It all goes down here in just a few hours from right now, just over 3 to be exact. At 6:30, the Ravens and Bills will square off for a chance to play 1 week from today at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. That's what's on the line. Of course, it all goes through the Chiefs yet again after they took care of business last night against the Houston Texans. It's the Ravens and Bills, and you know what the week has been, guys. It's the 2 versus 3 seed matchup. I'm here at the BMO Around Town tailgate, about 0.2 of a mile from Highmark Stadium. It's super convenient, and BMO Around Town travels as well as anybody. I appreciate you guys for being here. And as always, on the way in, please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, and hit that notification bell. I have to tell you, Brian Snyder and his crew have treated me and their entire population of fans to a fantastic start here. Take a look at what these last 24-plus hours have been like. We bust up from Buffalo. We bust up from Baltimore yesterday early. As many of you watched last night, we were live from the rec room in downtown Buffalo, and now we're live from just outside Highmark Stadium. It is light flurries right now. Again, light flurries. Things are expected to drop significantly, particularly given the wind chill over the course of the next few hours leading up until kickoff. And what an experience. Buses have come from all over the place. There's a bus that's showing up any minute, part of the day trip option that BMO Around Town offered Ravens fans. And here was the scene last night at Rec Room where I was live. We were live, weren't we? We had a good old time. For those of you that were tuned in late last night, hundreds of Ravens fans took over Rec Room and are taking over Buffalo right now. We know this is a absolutely rabid environment. What a unique tailgate experience, too, on the way in. It's so residential for those of you who haven't been to this part of New York that a lot of the residents and the houses that neighbor Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park as Brian Snyder takes over. Let's see what Brian Snyder has to say.
Some drinks in us. Enjoy the food, enjoy the drinks. We got a party. It is the AFC Divisional playoffs, Ravens fans. Let's go! We got DJ Buddha in the house. We're working on getting this Eagles game up on the TVs. From Baltimore, I need y'all to drink up. It's hot, okay? Just put it on there. There's a caution already. It's hot. And once you get that hot chocolate, get it spiked at the bar with a little.
I got a couple matchups I like and everything. So
Brian Snyder addressing the crowd right here. And I know I just muted myself. The reason why I wanted to let Brian Snyder kind of address you guys the way that he's addressing hundreds of Ravens fans right here. You guys might remember one of the Bills fans, that's one of the lone Bills fans in this tent, certainly not in the neighborhood, a good college buddy of mine who joined me in Baltimore for week 4, Mark Metzler. Good to see you, brother.
Bobby, great to have you, man. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
How's everybody treating you out here?
Oh, it's outstanding, man. I'm glad you guys came into town, and I hope you have a little hospitality from the Buffalo faithful, city of good neighbors. We're going to have some good, hard fun later, but let's get down to business.
Should we address Nikki from Twitter before we get into this segment? Or is he somewhere in a body bag on the side of the road?
Yeah, I think he's roadkill over there.
Oh, my goodness. Shout out Sarah Snyder in the live chat, showing you some love. Mid-brunch session, and she's watching you. She must be in love with you.
Oh, I'm very, very glad that she is, because I'm a lot to handle, but I hope your viewers love it, and I can't wait for a great game today, man.
Sarah, happy game day. Hope you're doing well and enjoying your brunch. But we got some football to talk about right now. And you just mentioned a minute ago you want to talk about some matchups. And I think a lot of us are thinking what you just told me, actually. And that was you expect Baltimore to do what it's done all year long, and that is take away the ground game and make the opponent one-dimensional. Well, what we know is that's worked out really well for them down the stretch. And even though it was a 35-10 blowout back in week 4 that sent you home, not exactly a happy camper. But one thing we saw, even though it was a small sample size that night on Sunday Night Football, was Josh Allen's ability to escape. And he liked one specific matchup. I can think of a couple of them on the left-hand side of the field against a bigger Keon Coleman. And Brandon Stevens, with his ball skill issue this year and spatial awareness and ball awareness, was picked on a little bit. Aside from that, they had a 50-yarder with Khalil Shakir. But that's certainly one thing. If I think about today, what could become the Ravens' Achilles heel, I would think that. It's the matchups in the secondary and containing Josh Allen when he does what he and Lamar do at an all-world level, and that is extend plays.
You're 100% right. You cannot let those two quarterbacks go to the right-hand side. When they go to the right-hand side, they're deadly. And exactly, when he hit Khalil Shakir for the 50-whatever yarder, that was on the right-hand side. Same thing with Lamar Jackson. When they escape to the right-hand side, they're deadly. And they're going to use their arm. They're not going to use their legs. And they will find guys. So I really like the matchup with whoever Brandon Stevens is on, whether it's Amari Cooper or Keon Coleman. But on the other side of the football, I really like the Ravens' interior line against Ed Oliver and Daquan Jones. That is the biggest.
Ed got a wham block on him that opening play for 87 yards to the house from Derrick Henry. And Ed spoke this week about that play, about defending Lamar, and I listened to his entire press conference, and he said, look, we're acutely aware of what we did wrong that time around. The question becomes, you might be aware, are you going to be able to fix it? And I know the Bills faithful is leaning on the fact that several of their defensive players, Milano, Johnson, and Bernard, were not available. The question becomes, though, because they're more undersized middle part of the field players,
100%.
Can that be enough of an impact with them back and healthy?
And I think the game is going to come down to, does Sean McDermott go to the 3 linebacker, more of a 4-3 set, with Dorian Williams coming back on the field, the second-year linebacker out of Tulane, which would be a big difference, we'll say, because the Bills play nickel 96% of the time, which is the highest in the NFL.
They going to go to their base at all or no?
If you ask me, I think they're going to go 4-3. Taron Johnson will be on the field. They're going to pull off either Rapp or Hamlin. But, again, if you're a Bills fan and that doesn't work, you're going to be like, why aren't we playing how we do the rest of the year? And
let me ask you about Milano. I want to know about Milano because, you know, with him and prior to his injury, guy was an all-pro. Second team, right? Second team all-pro? Okay. What I've read and understood is the last several weeks he really came on, but he was banged up, obviously, throughout the first half of the year.
Correct.
Where do you think he is mobility-wise at this point in his recovery?
So think about it. It's a 2-year process here. So I think it was week 4 or 3 against Jacksonville last year. They played in London. He got hurt. Came all the way back to the start of this year.
Was it Achilles? What was it?
No, it was a knee injury.
Knee, okay.
Came back, tore his bicep in practice. Was out for most of the year, came back. He had to get his footing. He almost missed 2 full years, kind of a Deshaun Watson type of injury. And last week was the first week we saw he had explosiveness. He could tackle again. He wasn't afraid of the arm. So I think that is one of the key defenders this week against Baltimore would be Matt Milano against the RPO and run game with Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson, because they're going to have a lot of 5-man fronts. They're going to have to, because if Lamar Jackson sees 4 down linemen, he's going. And
without question. And we've seen that really since his mom cussed him out. He's been a lot more willing. Not that he's ever unwilling, but he's just been a lot more proactive, I would say, when it comes to taking certain lanes. And of course, God, at one point during the Pittsburgh game, he ran it 5 straight times. So clearly I expect them to come out of the gate similarly the way they did last week in the wild card game, establish the run early, try and punch Buffalo in the mouth, and see if the Bills have an answer. I want to learn more about this opening segment. For those of you who are wondering, is all about kind of learning the opponent here, and Mark knows this team better than anybody, maybe better than our friend Steve Tasker. Maybe not, but
what a Steve Tasker is outstanding. What a great guy. Great representative of the team, an ambassador for the Bills, great employee, outstanding human being.
What I want to learn about is the special teams, because you told me in our call this morning that you felt like it was advantage Ravens there. Here's what's funny about that, though. I think there's a lot of people in Ravens country that might feel like it's advantage Bills, and here's why. They're very unsettled at punt returner. Jordan Stout has not consistently flipped the field at punter. And Justin Tucker's obviously had the year that he has. And while he's been solid since the bye, solely based on volume because of lack of usage and how much they've been winning games comfortably, they just haven't seen a lot of him since his slump prior to the bye. So I ask you, now that you know where the Baltimore perspective lies from a special team standpoint, why do you feel like it's advantage Ravens? What's going on with Buffalo special teams?
The game comes down to Tyler Bass has also had a very, very bad season. And I know he's expected. He's $4.5 million against the cap. One of the higher cap hits for kickers in the NFL. Is one of the worst field goal percentages in the entire league. And he's come on a little bit late, kind of like Tucker. Hasn't been great. Our punting game has been good, but the kickoff and punt return coverage units have been terrible. They're 31 in DVOA at the moment, and that is the Achilles heel of Buffalo, as well as our punter has punted, and the hang time ranks in the top 10 in the NFL. The coverage units have not been up to snuff, and we saw last week Sean Payton called a fake punt, worked against Buffalo, tried to get a little mojo, and I'm telling you what, John Harbaugh, special teams guru, he could have a play up his sleeve, and a little sleight of hand, but I would trust Justin Tucker over Tyler Bass any day of the week.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. There's the Buffalo perspective on special teams, and you might be wondering, why the hell are you spending your first 15 minutes talking about special teams? Hey, in these kinds of games, with this kind of weather in play, you better believe special teams will play a role.
100%.
There's no question about that.
So, Bobby, you nailed it on the head in a game where the teams are pretty much even, and, special teams is a third of the game. And and I don't want to bring up college football in an NFL game, but look at Notre Dame versus Ohio State. Notre Dame made it based on special teams and defense. So it matters. Yeah, it does matter.
No doubt about it. By the way, big night tomorrow, of course, in the college football playoff. Of course, college season comes to an end tomorrow night. And what a 3-day weekend it's been. We're here at Danny's South, about 0.2 of a mile from Highmark Stadium. Everybody's been wondering about the weather. And I know Bill's Mafia, not named Mark Metzler, have been coming after me, not knowing about where I'm from. So just in case they need to be reminded once more, I'm an upstate New York native, okay? I get that it's cold out here, but this is football weather. It's 19 degrees. Right now, it's not even flurrying. It was a couple minutes ago. This is football weather. Now, I get it. The lake effect can change on a dime. I get it. We grew up in Cooperstown. I get it. It can change. But right now, this is not a problem. And I saw a report from CBS that Highmark Stadium has been heating the field throughout the day, getting ready for this with special equipment, special tarps. Do I think weather could be a factor? I'm not going to be naive to say it won't be, because things can, again, change on a dime here, and it's expected to get gnarly throughout the evening. But right now, we're comfortable out here. How many socks you got on?
I only have 2 pairs, so anyone that's thinking about the cold, you have 1 pair, a pair of hand warmers on top, and then another pair. The more layers you put on, the less you can feel your feet.
Piece of cake. All right, brother, let's get you out of here on this. One matchup you're looking at, aside from Stevens and Coleman or Stevens and Cooper. So a matchup aside from that, and your score prediction.
All right, so the biggest matchup of the game for me is Tyler Linderbaum against the defensive tackles of Buffalo, whether it be Ed Oliver lining up as the one technique or Daquan Jones. That is the key to the game, because if you run outside on Buffalo, A.J. Epinesa, Von Miller, and Greg Rousseau are very good against the run. But if you notice, even when Baltimore ran on Buffalo, it was all inside the tackles. Yep. So it's going to be a defensive tackle versus Tyler Linderbaum sort of game. If he's got the offensive linemen blocking where they should be with the different fronts that are coming, I have Buffalo 27-21 because of home field. And my key to the game is, what is it? Derrick Henry hasn't played below 22 degrees, and Lamar Jackson 27, or is it reversed? Whatever it may be. Lamar Jackson might be 22, Derrick Henry 27. By kickoff, it's going to feel like -3. And I think that will be the difference with the home fans. And I think Buffalo is going to come out on top 27-21. But you know what? I'm so glad you're here with us here in Western New York. And I hope the listeners love it. And I know you guys hope I'm wrong, but I'm not, baby. Go Bills. And I love you guys. Yeah, thank you so much for having me on.
Hey, you go enjoy yourself out here. Are you going to go back? What are you going to do? Are you going to wait for the boys, or are you going to bounce?
I'm going to wait for the boys and then head back to the tailgate. But I hope all the Ravens fans have fun that are here. We're City of Good Neighbors. We like to have fun. So
appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate it.
Enjoy yourself, Betsy. Yep. Mark Metzler, folks, my Loyola classmate, class of 2017, and a Western New York native, having grown up in the Rochester area, right down the road. Let's get Bobby in here. I believe we have a Canadian Ravens fan. Where'd Bobby go? Can you ask him where Bobby is? Where's Bobby at? Okay. Yep. All right, guys, love you, buddy. Appreciate you guys for being here, man. This is a heck of an experience here at Be More Around Town. We're just 0.2 of a mile from Highmark Stadium, and we have a pop-up tent right now. So literally, we're in a parking lot right now, yet I'm hooked up to a generator. My hotspot appears to be holding up. Hopefully the experience back home or wherever you are today is as enjoyable as it is right now out here. There has been a lot of Western New York hospitality. I know I've been joking around with a few folks in the chat, a few people on Twitter. It's all in good fun. I think oftentimes when two fan bases are so similar, they tend to be fists to cuffs. But, we're going to go to Canada right now, and we're going straight up to Canada right now. North Brunswick?
New Brunswick.
Yeah. All right, Bobby Cuesta from the Canadian Ravens flock.
That's right.
Not to be confused with Mr. Ottawa, who is Cole Jackson, who I believe will be joining us at some point here. But, Bobby, great name, brother. Thank you for all the support. I appreciate you for coming out to the tailgate. And talk to us first and foremost about your attire setup right now.
We're here from Albany.
My father right here.
Hey, how you doing?
That would
awesome,
be Francis
man.
Strawson right there. That's my
Man,
father.
he gave you a good name.
And look at this. Look at the hospitality right here.
Oh, it's
Thank you,
unreal.
dude. Appreciate you. Hey,
Unreal.
and you guys are up next. You guys are up next on the show, all right? Appreciate you. Thank you so much. I had the soup already. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. Right after Bobby, I want to have you both on, all right? All right, Bobby, talk to us about your get-up here.
So my whole attire?
Yep.
Oh, man, I did a lot of research into my attire. I got a little obsessed over it. I mean, being from Canada, we're used to cold weather, but, being down here in Buffalo in the elements, I knew that I'd rather have more than not enough. I can always take stuff off, but I can't add it if I don't have it.
Hell yeah.
So, I started with a good base layer, the merino wool, and then you just start with a good mid layer, and I just been adding on. But, most importantly, I had to make sure that I let everybody know who I'm repping.
And you know what? I think that's a great shift to where the conversation can go next. And that is the player, the postseason player that Lamar Jackson has become. I think so many have focused on who he was and not who he is. And what I mean by that is one specific statistic that I'm going to pull up on the screen right now. We've got some super chats to go along as well. David's a hater, by the way. I don't know if you're familiar with David Cure. He loves me, but he hates me at the same time. You can't figure out if he loves me or hates me, but he's somewhere in the middle, I guess.
Hey, he's smart in the cause.
I think it's actually the former. I think he loves me uncontrollably, but he shows it in the form of hatred. Anyway, he throws me. So he says, yeah, Bobby, we know you're not a fan. You say it often. But you know what, though? I'm committed to this, man. I'm committed to it.
Absolutely.
I'm not a fan, but I'm committed to what we're building. And I will tell you, selfishly, this is the biggest day of my career since I went out on my own. Today's a massive day. I know it's a massive day for Ravens Nation, and that comes first. But professionally speaking, huge opportunity. Sea King, King of the Seas, says the Night King is going to run all over the Bills defense. Fake Jon Snow Allen is a good player, but Ravens to the Super Bowl, hashtag Flock Nation. And let's shout out a non-Super Chat donor just because I'm wanting all the smoke today.
Absolutely.
And his name is Nate Dog 88. He says this guy's a fraud. He isn't even a Ravens fan. And not to interrupt your interview, because we're coming back to you in just a second, as the flurries, by the way, just started back up. Hey, Nate, nobody's holding you hostage, bud. I'll treat you just like I did Nikki, the member from Bills Mafia, yesterday on Twitter. All right, I'll body bag you in a second, bud. I will. Nate Dog, Mr. 88. Nobody's forcing you to stay here, right, Bobby?
Right.
All right, that's that.
He's here on his own accord.
Enough oxygen there. Here's the numbers that I want to show you, Bobby, because I feel like this should be discussed. And it's Lamar now versus Lamar then. And this is a first things first graphic that I'm going to pull up on the screen that show you who Lamar has become. And here they are. The first 4 games, he was 1-3, as we know. A passer rating of 68.3. A completion percentage of 55.9. And a touchdown to interception ratio. Well, he threw more picks than he did touchdowns. Yeah. But what's he done since? Win. And turn around the narrative, just as he has with every other label across time in the postseason. 2-1, including, of course, his best postseason performance a week ago against his arch rival. A passer rating of 103.1, a completion percentage of 65, and he's thrown 5 touchdowns to just 1 interception. Bobby, this is what I think should be the major focus, and if he wins tonight, I think that will start to become the focus, that Lamar has gotten the monkey off his back, and then ultimately the question goes to, can they get past Kansas City? But we'll get there when we get there. What do you make of this?
Yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head. I feel like the NFL is kind of a what have you done for me recently type league. And, I think the statistic you have up on the board there has shown that. I think a lot of those early losses, Lamar's coming into his own and, kind of feeling out the league. And the fact that he's even has that record shows that he's in the playoffs, that he's in the running. He's come up short a few times, but we've made the necessary adjustments. And now you can see that the numbers have improved. I feel like tonight is a really big night for the Ravens Nation. You can definitely tell that in Buffalo. I'm seeing lots of Ravens fans. And I will say that the Buffalo fans, they have been good. They haven't been too bad, just the odd jab here and there. But I think everybody's looking forward to a good game. This is the MVP front runners against each other, and I think everybody's just looking forward to a really good game. And I can't wait to get into the stadium.
Oh, yeah, dude. This place is jumping. We're, again, 0.2 of a mile out right now from Highmark Stadium. It just started flurrying again. It's about 19 degrees. We're pretty comfortable in this heated tent, somewhat. Yeah. We're on pavement. Feet are a little bit cold, but I am comfortable. What's one matchup you're looking at going into this one?
The matchup, I think we have to establish right off the front is just getting Derrick Henry going. I was joking around with my buddy there, Chica, saying that Derrick Henry's kind of like Buckley's, it tastes awful, but it works. You just jam it down their throat, and it's up to them to respond. We got the front to deal with it. We got Patrick Ricard in the backfield, and Derrick Henry is a Hall of Famer in his own right already. And I think we got to start off with establishing the run, keeping. I feel like if anything goes the wrong way for Baltimore, it's because we did it to ourselves. I feel like if we keep the penalties down, if we just establish the run and we keep what we can control in our own end, I think we're going to come out with a W. I don't think it's going to be a blowout like week 4 where it was 35-10.
Yeah.
But I think that we're going to get the dub and that it's going to be with at least a touchdown. And, we're going to get out of here and we're going to go get the monkey off our back in the AFC Championship against Kansas City and go to the Super Bowl.
Looks like we'll be seeing you in Missouri then next week.
Well,
maybe see how well the Canadian travels.
Yeah, I'll have to see how much vacation I have.
Well, they let you into the U.S., so that's good news.
That's right. Yeah.
Well, Bobby, I appreciate you for coming out, man. Thank you for all the support that you give Sarah and I and my personal channel and everything, and I hope you enjoy this experience because I'll tell you what, this is a spectacle. It doesn't take, a football fan or anybody. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're diehard, if you're an average fan or whatever. This is a unique experience right now. This is uniquely Western New York in a do-or-die playoff game. Absolutely. And I'll tell you what, Baltimore has traveled really, really well.
They always have. They always have. Any game I've ever been, they've traveled well, and they support their team, and I believe this year is our year.
I believe Ryan Fitzpatrick will be getting things started tonight at one point, whether it's in-game or pre-game, and he's walking out, I've heard, shirtless.
Oh, dear.
So the Ravens Nation, obviously, whether it's during the national anthem or at any point throughout the game, I get the sense they're going to make their presence felt somehow, some way.
Absolutely. I'm just trying to get out of Buffalo without getting thrown through a table. So I committed that to my wife, and hopefully I'll keep him to that.
That a boy.
All right, I appreciate it, Bobby.
Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate everything
Enjoy
you
yourself,
do.
right?
All right, take care.
You too.
Midnight train going.
By the way, those people that totally. Oh yeah. Those people that bull rushed the segment a minute ago, that's my father and brother who just drove in from Albany. Yeah, brother. Hey. Yeah, absolutely, dude. Man, this place is really starting to get live in here. This place is jumping. You first. Thank you for the food. I appreciate you. Oh, no, you're okay. It'll go right over it. Well, the flurrying has just started back up. So there he is. He's really butting. You bull rushed me over there. You bull rushed me just like the Ravens. You're up next, Brody. Tommy. Look at these guys. Oh, bourbon on the rocks for TJ Trossett right here. These guys just drove in. That's my brother and father. They just drove in from Albany, New York. So
that's awesome.
Anyway, I never even got your name.
I'm Sarah.
Sarah, okay. Sarah, you're here with your husband?
Boyfriend,
okay.
Yep.
And
you guys won the trip.
Oh, that's right. Thank you. And you were kind enough to make me a plate, so thank you.
You're welcome.
It's hard to do everything here at once, but your experience thus far has
amazing.
Been what?
It's been awesome.
Yeah.
It's been like nothing you can describe.
Yeah, it's a spectacle out here.
We're grateful to have the opportunity to be able to do this.
Right. And I think a lot of people feel that it's just a matter of when, not if, that they book their tickets to Kansas City, because what we know for sure is that a week from today, coming up almost 1 week to the hour at 6:30, the same exact kickoff time as tonight, one of these two teams will be battling to stop an attempted three-peat in Kansas City. So there's a lot on the line. Obviously,
they're done. We're done.
Right, exactly. There's a lot to accomplish, obviously, prior to that. But talk to me about your fandom. When did it start?
Probably early 2000s, late 1990s. My dad has season tickets, so we go to every game pretty much. I'm fortunate to go with him. So
Heck yeah.
Section 113 represent.
113 represent. I love how everybody's like very loyal to their number. Like it's just that's another Baltimore-esque uniqueness.
It's a cool memory with my dad. We get to experience it together. I'm grateful to be able to go with him. So it's our thing. So.
No doubt about it.
And then Pat, ironically, has friends and tickets right behind my row, and we didn't even know each other. And
Pat's your boyfriend.
My boyfriend,
okay, yeah.
yes.
It's funny. We were on the bus together, but we never actually did introductions. So here we are.
Yeah,
but we were on the bus together as a crew. Took a while yesterday. We thought we weren't going to get there at points, but we got there. There were a couple transmission issues, but we're here. And
8
what an
hours
awesome
later,
experience.
we got it.
What an awesome experience. I mean, if you be more around town, if they win today, I would highly encourage you guys. There's going to be quick turnaround opportunities to work with Be More Around or travel with Be More Around town. And I know that a lot of people might consider doing that over the course of the next 24 hours.
It's awesome. It's nothing you can describe. It's worth every moment.
Yep, absolutely. You got a score prediction for us today?
Ooh, let's see. Probably going to be a high one.
You're going to go high?
I would say 35-28.
35-28.
Ravens, of course.
In favor of the Ravens, and it's on to Kansas City. Will you guys be going?
Probably not.
Okay.
Just
you'll hang back for that one.
With work and all that. I'm a teacher, so.
Yeah. Okay. Where do you teach?
Howard County.
Howard. Okay.
Yep.
Nice. Awesome.
Teach kindergarten.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Well,
I
Sarah.
miss Barbara's class.
Yeah, right, exactly. Hope it gets back to him.
I know.
Sarah, thank you for coming on.
You're
Appreciate
welcome. Thank
so
you.
35-28 is your score. So
Yep.
we're on record here.
That's
We
what
may
I'm
have to
thinking.
revisit this.
And Pat should be back
Yep,
any
yep.
moment.
Tell Pat the chair is him, and if somebody's there, he'll be up next. All right.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely, Sarah. Enjoy it.
You too.
We're here from Danny South outside Highmark Stadium. 0.2 of a mile. Matter of fact, it's a super easy walk. We're in heated tents. It is pretty cold, I won't lie, and it's snowing. But honestly, this is what you want. This is everything you want right now. The guest chair is open.
Maybe you don't dance in the sun like that.
Come on in, Brody. Come on in, Brody. Look at Mr. Facial Hair in the building. Thomas Trosset, the middle brother.
Man, loud as hell in here. Can't hear anything.
AKA known as the guy in the family that's he goes rogue from time to time. You know, it's tough to rein him in.
Trying to get a booze blanket going before I really get active here.
DJ Trosset in the building. He's been on the show before. He and my father, Francis, just drove up from Albany. You hadn't done that drive before, I don't believe.
4 hours straight west. Very boring. Our father loves to pass the time in the car by calling everyone in his contacts list.
Yeah.
So it was just constant him screaming into the phone for 4.5 hours. Thank God we made it.
Yeah, those cars and those rides are always treacherous. You don't know what kind of. Who was it? Who did he?
Speaking of.
Oh yeah, here he comes. Look at him. He's already got a screwdriver in his hand too, and he's going to
He's
put
got a double screwdriver. This guy is not prepared for the cold weather, snowy game today. He's wearing like sneakers and jeans. He's going to be freezing. I prepared very well. I'm wearing my ski clothes right now, and I'm not worried at all.
Yeah. And yet he thinks his screwdriver is going to get him across the edge right now. That's when he ggets talking about God knows what.
He's scarfing down some sort of bologna sandwich too.
Talk to us about the game, Brody. You're a neutral fan. You know,
I'm a Ravens fan. I've adopted the Ravens. Giants are first, but they've been so terrible. So what's the point? You know, there's no joy in watching them. Lamar has given me joy back to football, and I can't wait for him to go on this incredible run and become the face of the league if he pulls off this Super Bowl run right here. If you think about on the road, if you can go to Buffalo, then Kansas City, and then Super Bowl and win that, that's Hall of Fame right there.
Well, then think about it too. Prior to that, they beat their bitter rival, even though Pittsburgh's talent pool is down this year. Obviously, they beat their bitter rival, and it wasn't even close. So, yeah, they will have absolutely earned the right to go to New Orleans if they can punch their ticket. But obviously, first and foremost, they got work to do today. You guys pulled off some last-minute tickets. Where are you guys sitting?
We're sitting in section 222. I think it's above one of the end zones.
That might be club level.
I don't think so.
Is that club
level?
level?
I looked at the view. It looked like it was still outside.
Okay.
Like in the
that's dope.
Wilderness, but pretty good seats. I'll definitely take them. I'm just nervous. I don't know. Like, I guess this game pick 'em. Is it?
Yeah, 1.5. Ravens are favored by 1.5. I think if the game was home, that would mean Vegas would have them at 5 or 6 point favorites.
Right.
It opened as 1 in favor of Buffalo, but then shifted about 48 hours later. By the way, speaking of Buffalo, did you see Metzi?
I saw him on the. Oh, I didn't actually say I don't, but I saw him on the way out.
Oh, he's all liquored up.
Yeah, he
actually came on here and spoke very coherently.
Thankfully, I was worried that he was going to try to start a fight in the flock tailgate here.
We got Madre in the live chat. Leslie Horn Marketing showing some love, chiming in from Albany, New York.
And
what's up, Ma? We love you.
I'm just worried because I feel like too many people are picking the Ravens, and that makes me nervous in an away playoff game and in a snowy weather in Buffalo. That makes me worried. I wish more people were picking the Bills.
There's quite a few people that are riding with the Ravens. There seems to be a universal confidence. But I saw Colin Coward, Dan Orlovsky, Mike Greenberg, and several others, if I'm not mistaken, went with Buffalo. So, anyway, that's a part of it. I mean, look, I think, to me, it's time and possession battle. Which team can possess the football more and take away chances from the other's MVP candidate from extending plays maintaining drives, and ultimately eating up the clock. And to me, that feeds right into the strengths of the Ravens. By the way, part of the chat is getting on me right now because, well, they often do, but you just said that you've been a converted Ravens fan, and they're pissed because I'm not. Should we let him in on the?
Yeah, I mean, I tell this guy constantly, like, you are a fan. Like, I don't know why you're saying you're not a fan. Like, he gets this. He's very boneheaded. That's what me and my younger brother John like to say. We say he's a certified bonehead, and when he gets something in his mind, that's all he thinks about. So I don't know. You can't change him when he starts pivoting in.
It's business, Brody. Business.
Yeah. I don't know. I love the Ravens, man. I think I would cry if Lamar won the Super Bowl.
Listen, I'm going to be joyful. I will be giddy for Lamar.
Joy.
I will be incredibly happy for Lamar Jackson if he wins the Super Bowl. He's got one of the best stories in the history of sport.
I mean, do you not see the path that if he wins the Super Bowl this year, like, he could be the face of the league? Like, I think he has that type of, like, he reaches all the fans. You know, no matter what kind of player you like or style or who you're a fan of, like, people love him.
Lamar absolutely has a global presence.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about that. I think when you start winning Super Bowls, like Patrick has, that skyrockets your brand to a different level of global. Like Lamar is global right now. Don't get me wrong. But when you start winning bowls,
well, as soon as you get the first one too, it's like everyone's gonna be talking about in the offseason is about Lamar Jackson.
Yep.
And we're definitely way too ahead of ourselves right now talking Super Bowl, but
way too far ahead.
It's fun to dream
because obviously along those lines of folks that were shooing in, a Detroit opportunity back to the NFC Championship game, clearly that was premature, and they found out the hard way last night when the Washington Commanders, that's right, the upstart Washington Commanders shocked the world as Jaden Daniels continues to be unflappable and Cole Jackson has entered the building. That's right. Cole Jackson has entered the building. Hey, you got to meet TJ Trossett.
What up, Cole? Nice to meet you.
Hey, we're two away from you, all right? We're two away from you. All right, Brody.
You want me to bring in Francis?
I owe Pat behind you first.
Okay.
He's the one that brought me the plate, but hit us with your score prediction and one matchup you're looking at.
I'm thinking 30-27 Ravens, last minute field goal winner from Justin Tucker.
Okay.
Matchup I'm looking at how Kyle Hamilton can impact this game and try to limit, especially Josh Allen's running ability, and try to take down maybe one or two of their receivers that kind of seem to Josh just finds them constantly or runs and gashes you for 30 yards.
Heard it here first.
Kyle Hamilton, big day for him. I'm thinking an interception out of him too.
We call him Mr. Era. Mr. New York in his New York era. New York City, TJ Trossett showing some love.
Let's go, Flock.
Enjoy it, Brody. Mr. Canadian Goose.
Yes,
Look
sir.
at you. You can hand that right off the pat behind you. Looks like we got local news over here to the right as well. WKBW. Yeah. Boys, get on the news. Yeah. Look at Fred. So this is my brother and my father is the one in the jeans. He's going to be literally frozen. All extremities are going to be frozen tonight.
Yeah.
He is so underprepared, it's not even funny. And that puff coat right there, I got him that on the bye week trip that I made to Norway.
Oh, wow.
The guy is – there's nobody more underprepared in all of Buffalo right now than Francis John Trossett.
Yeah.
And with that, Pat, appreciate you, brother.
Hey, absolutely, man.
Thanks for making me a plate.
100%.
Welcome in.
Yes,
let everybody know where you're from and where your loyalty, when it started, when your fandom started.
From Elkridge, Maryland. We're outside of Baltimore, living in Catonsville now. Fandom started young. Mom and Dad were both big Ravens fans and just grew up around it, grew up with it, born into it.
Hell yeah.
So, yeah.
And here you are. You and Sarah are on the road.
Yes.
You won the trip.
I did, yes.
Here comes Brian Snyder right now.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Wait a second. Let's do something real.
Yeah.
Let's do something here.
They want to show Baltimore.
Let's do this.
Party back at home. So any Ravens fans, jump out here so we can do a live shot back to Baltimore, please. Baltimore!
I just want everybody to be able to hear Brian address the crowd. You're getting flags dropped off. We're getting
flags
beads.
dropped off.
Literally, the crowd that is forming behind us right now is
giving us
rabid.
everything.
Listen, Baltimore's taking over Buffalo, baby. Look out.
Yeah.
Baltimore traveled very
well. Yes,
very
they
well.
did.
There is
travel
literally
very well.
a crew of people. Matter of fact, I might get up and show this for a second.
Yeah,
Pat.
absolutely. No,
Watch this. I'm going to turn the camera over. Give me a second.
Definitely turn the camera. Show this out.
All right, watch this, guys. I'm going to do some narration. This place is jumping right now.
Yes, it is.
Take a look, guys.
It is going nuts out here.
This place is just freaking rabid. Honestly, the camera doesn't even do it justice for what's going on, Pat. Let's give some play-by-play in terms of what you're watching right now from your view.
Right now, I am seeing a sea of purple right here out right now, though, and a bunch of Buffalo fans looking on very, I'd say scared almost, though, about how well we traveled out here, though. Honestly, I'm just going to say it.
Well, I got to tell you, Bill's Mafia was in my mentions the last 24 hours because they apparently want my GPS coordinates in terms of where we're staying. And the reason why is these freaking guys, like, they think that Niagara Falls is so different. I get it. It's 40 minutes northwest of where we are right now.
Yeah.
But it's not, like, vastly different. And I get it. The lake effect can change any day of the week, any moment.
Yeah.
But I just thought that was hilarious.
Oh, yeah. I mean, cold is cold, and we've been playing in the cold so far all playoffs.
Uh-oh. I just shut off the camera. Oh, no. I shouldn't have done that. Look at this place.
Yep.
How did that happen? Can everybody still hear us at least? Oh, no.
Yeah.
Did I get unplugged somehow? Who knows? Let me see here. Marco! What's up, brother? Yes, sir. Oh, that's not good. What the hell happened?
Yeah.
You doing interviews?
We're trying to get the camera going right now.
Camera cut out.
Looks like we may have lost power.
Uh-oh.
That's not good. Oh, yeah, we lost power. That's exactly what happened.
Uh-oh.
Can you guys still hear me? Okay, it is audio only.
Okay.
You guys can hear us. Okay, so listen, we just lost power. The generator literally just caved. I don't know what happened, but I need Brian Snyder's assistant. We need to find Mark or somebody.
Yeah.
Can we send Sarah to find somebody for us? What's up, dude? How you doing, man?
Find Brian. Brian. Yeah.
Any one of his assistants because the generator just caved.
Yeah, for Bobby, yeah.
Don't worry, guys. We'll get this up. Stick with us. Stick with us. What's up, dude? This place is jumping right now.
Yes, it is.
Just so everybody knows, in the background, I put on for my city right now is blasting.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Arn, can you come here? The generator just caved. Can you tell Mark? What's up, brother? Good to see you, dude. Hey, say something for the people right here.
Hey, let's go, man. Shout out Fort Trump.
All right, guys, don't worry. Hang with us. We're doing audio only until we can get this generator back up. And obviously,
Thank you.
the camera, no camera works. But what I can do, actually, I might do this for a second. Watch this. We're going to get creative here. Of course, this happens when you come on, Pat.
Oh, yeah, no. All good, all good.
Sorry, dude.
Yeah.
We're getting creative, guys. Until we get the generator back up, it's going to get I don't know what the hell happened. I think people were walking over it or something like that.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
This is what happens when you brave the elements. Yeah, maybe the Bills cut the power out, D-Rod. You're right. But here's what we're going to do instead. I'm about to tune in via my cell phone. Watch this. So they at least have something to look at. I know, guys. I know. The camera's out. We got hundreds of people in this tent, and obviously it's not exactly easy to find staffers, but somebody definitely stepped on something.
Yeah.
Let's get creative, guys, shall we?
We got Baltimore! We're going to get some D-More 2.
Right now on the cell phone. Bo Jackson in the house, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go. What you got for the people? I'm just ready to get drunk. Round 2, baby. Round 2. Unbelievable. Say hello while I put my hat on, will you?
What's going on, everyone? Cole Jackson, both Raiders. We gotta let Bobby get his hat on. Technical difficulties, but we keep going here. D-More Grand Taylor. We are gonna have a time today.
All right, I'm good to go. All right. Yeah, let's do it. Can you hold that for one more second while I take a photo? Sorry.
There's Bobby taking a photo.
All right. Sorry, Cole.
Oh, all good, brother.
What up, Mark? Dude, you know why we're doing this? It's a generator thing, so I'm literally on my phone right now live. What you got? Give me your prediction right now, my guy.
I'm going 21-3 Baltimore. It's going to be 2,000 touchdowns. I feel like it's a passing touchdown. Okay. I think it's going to be slow. We're going to have 35 minutes of ball control time. Okay. That's what I think. All right. I think we're going to run the ball the whole time. Just like last week.
That's what they killed me, too. Look at you. You look good. Well, listen, guys. I'm going to tell you right now.
I'm pretty sure my grandpa got laid to this song.
This is not what I've expected, guys. Let me tell you that right now. I can't say I've ever been live on a cell phone, but here we are. Brody, here's the deal. When you work for yourself and you're out in the elements like this, you get creative. The generator just came. We are live right now on a cell phone. What do you got to say, Francis John Crawford?
Time of life. Way to be here. I'm having beer with my son. I'm Baltimore. Let's go.
Enjoy it. Look at these guys trying to get it back on the run over here. Enjoy it. Score prediction. All right, 31-30. You heard it here. Enjoy it. You are live right now.
My guy right here. My guy about to Baltimore, man. Y'all definitely make sure y'all check him out, man.
What you got to say to Western New York?
Whole lot of block in the building, man. We here. We invading Buffalo. We about to get this win. We about to be the Chiefs. We about to do it for 12 Jacoby. Let's go.
They travel well, all right.
Yes, sir.
Fly high, Jacoby.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for coming out.
Woo!
Get creative, guys. Try to get in that Super Bowl check. Hey, boys and fellas, you mind taking those off just for my equipment? Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're live right now on the Bobby Baltimore YouTube channel. What you got here? Give us a score prediction. Smoke them if you got it, baby. We're live on YouTube. How you boys doing? That smells incredible. What's your score prediction, Myra?
21-17. Let's go Ravens.
21-17. You heard it here first. We're marching on to Kansas City. We are. Smoke them, baby. Enjoy it, guys.
41-3.
41-3.
What up, Bobby? How we doing?
When the generator goes down, we get creative.
Hey, that's my road dog. How we doing?
That's what we do.
Woo!
Appreciate you, brother. Enjoy it. Hey, gentlemen, how you doing? What you got? 27-14. 35-7 Ravens. 35-7 Stadium City week 4. What you got?
34-3 34-31 Ravens.
34-31. Enjoy it, gentlemen. Enjoy it. Hey, how you doing? You're live on YouTube right now. What's your score prediction?
I know it's 1.5.
You heard it here first. Enjoy it. All right, guys, we're live on YouTube right now. What's your score prediction? They're all coming at once now.
35-17 Ravens.
35-17.
34-28.
34-28.
21-14.
Enjoy it. Enjoy it. What up, boys? We're live on YouTube right now.
Raven Nation, we out here.
Everybody wants to know your score predictions.
We're going to go 24-21. Let's go. Justin Tucker kicks us to the AFC championship. 35-18. 35-18. We got this.
Legacy defining moments today.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Enjoy it, boys.
Let's
Enjoy
go,
it.
brother.
Enjoy it. Hey, we're live on YouTube right now. How you guys doing? Hey, what's your message to Western New York about Baltimore?
We want the door.
Let them know.
Let them know. Come on.
Let's go. Hey, Mr. Mexico. Mr. Mexico. That's my guy. Mr. Mexico. Hey, I'm Montano de Conversarte, my friend. Give me your score prediction, brother.
That's the win. 28-30.
Look at the bling. That boy's got bling. Enjoy it, brother. Have fun, all right? Mexico checking in.
Yeah.
I fell in love with a Mexican at one point. Later, brother. Hey, what's up, man? What's going on, guys? We're live on YouTube right now. We got to get your score prediction.
Let's go. 30-24 Baltimore.
30-24.
I'm saying 41-10. This is
You're saying fuck him. Fuck him. Hey, what's your message to Western New York right now?
What you gonna do with Henry Mania?
Is Baltimore here?
We're all here.
They're here.
This is Dundalk North this weekend, baby.
Dundalk North. Hey. Sorry, dude. I'm trying to get you on the show.
Let's go.
Hey, what's your message to Western New York right now?
They're fucked.
Hey, ladies, we're live on YouTube right now. What up, Hey, we're live on YouTube right now. Heard it here first. Let him know. Hey, we're live right now, baby. How you doing? Hey, when the generator goes down, we get green. Back up and running now. Hurry up. Back up and running, man. This shit off.
Baltimore, what we got? We live? We got anything going on? Anybody chime in? What's our score prediction?
Chat's buzzing right now, but it's over on the laptop.
I'm feeling 29-27.
29-27 in a game that comes down to the wire, and it's ultimately won by what or who?
I think Tuck wins this. This is Tuck's revenge story.
Getting him back on the good side of the family.
Yeah.
You heard it here first.
Hey,
Ryan
you know what
Snyder.
also wonder? Let's think about this. When did Tuck mentally go off the grid? After Kansas City?
Oh, man.
Are none of the kickers in Kansas City? I mean, you saw yesterday with Bears. Something's going on in Kansas City with the kickers, man.
Well, they're going to get revenge if they
Right,
win tonight.
we got this. Tuck's going in,
And
man.
I know you're going to have a busy one if they win.
We got one.
Ryan Snyder, baby. Enjoy it. What's going on, boys? We're live on YouTube right now. That beer is generational right there. That's a generational beer. Yes, sir. We all want to know your score prediction.
34-17 Ravens.
34-17. There it is. All right, I'm here. You already did good. There it is. Brother, we're live on YouTube right now. Everybody wants to know your score prediction.
35-18. Let's go.
35-18, gentlemen.
Yo! 30-20. 34-10.
Okay, now to the Canadian section we go. Now that we can actually have some connectivity. What's going on? What's up, boys? We did last week, right?
Oh, yeah.
Welcome back. We're live on YouTube right now. That's what happens when the generator goes down. We get creative. All right, let's talk. Should we do our segment here?
Let's do our segment.
All right, it's snowing. It's about 19 degrees. Yeah. You've been in the film, as always, over the next few days. How about that wham ball?
Yeah, I like Buffalo.
Hey. Press conference. And, of course, that's from Derek for 87. But I'm listening to the press conference this week.
Yeah.
And paraphrasing, said something along the lines of, we're acutely aware of those types of formations, that type of strategy. You can be aware all you want. Are you going to be able to execute?
Yeah, I mean, like, the Ravens, their jab and the run game is its own run game. You know what's coming. Can he stop it? Zone running is all about execution. They'll throw in the wrinkles, they'll throw in some power. They'll bring out the 6-0 line. But when they bring out the 6-0 line, you know they're running power. The Steelers knew they were running power. They couldn't stop it. It's all about executing. I mean, the conditions are going to be frigid. It's going to be hard to throw that ball consistently. I think it's the run game versus run game. And advantage Baltimore.
Time of possession as a result, dominated. That way Josh will have less time to do what he does best. We saw it a couple times, obviously, even though it was a small sample size, a 35-10 game, 50-plus to Shakir, an unbelievable escape from fleshed out to the right?
Yeah, he goes, every time he rolls out right, Marlon Humphrey said it best, plays never over. And I think there was 12 throws of 20-plus this year, dropping hard right and hitting it deep. And a lot of them aren't really anything. Like, obviously, tremendous throws, but guys just giving up, secondary guys giving up, guys coming from the opposite side of the field running over. What happened on that here is Eddie Jackson just gave him. That's exactly what Marlon Humphrey's speaking to. Can't give up on the play. Can't over-pursue. Got to be acutely aware. You know, kind of hand on your side. It's those bands.
But that's like, to me, that's representative of what Marlon was sharing in his press conference. All season long. Until he was making it known without actually letting me know that we got to. This has got to get cleaned up, and it did. And now, as a result, maybe that's just the most important piece to this entire puzzle. You know, Lumpkin's going to be asleep, whether that shit's in his front pocket or not. Going to put up 30. He's going to play tall an offense that can put up 30 points.
And the key here is taking James Cook out of this game. If you take James Cook out of this game, are you convinced they're going to be able to drop back 35, 40 times? They're going to. Telling you right now, there's going to be an Amari Cooper touchdown against Brandon Stevens. We just have to live to deal with that. There's going to be plays like that. There's going to be a couple.
You've already come to terms with that.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Like there'll be plays like that, but the key is going to be shutting down that run game, making them one-dimensional. And as much as Baltimore talks about staying ahead of the sticks, getting into third manageable, third and four, third and three situations, it isn't any different for guys in Buffalo, especially with Zay Flowers out. Obviously, he changes our pass offense quite significantly, but you know, we have the run game and the tight ends dominated. So the key for this offense today is those tight ends getting separation and man coverage. That was the difference against Pittsburgh last week. They could not keep up with Blakely and Andrews, especially key downs.
I've had enough of listening to analysts across the country, and Mark always comes up, and then they're like, wait a second, who's the second? No. He's going to be a household name at some point here. If he was on any other team, and I'm talking about Isaiah Likely, of course, he's known as a household name. It's only a matter of time. Cole Jackson, another Be More Around Town experience underway. You warm enough?
Oh man, this is nothing.
The boys are in town as well. I gotta love how you guys all befriended each other in Ottawa and became Ravens fans.
Twitter.com, baby. Twitter.com.
Can't make this shit up. Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
nice.
Curtis, it's a great Canadian story. Curtis played
Come on
hockey.
in, gentlemen. Come on in
Curtis
here.
played hockey with my cousin. So, and Ty's his brother. So, obviously, we got the connection there. Met on Twitter, but now we're boys. So,
It's a cesspool, but it brings us all together.
yeah, that's all that matters.
Gentlemen, you got a score prediction?
I have a feeling this game's going OT. Let's go Justin Tucker, game winner, 35-32. Good guys.
Another fucking 15 minutes sitting in the goddamn stands. On a night like tonight.
I'm ready. 34-31 OT as well.
I don't know if you've gone public with yours yet, have you?
I said 27-24 Baltimore.
Excuse me, okay.
But let's end it in Q4.
Q4. Gentlemen, enjoy yourselves. I'm not sure why you're outside, but you're going to come in the
It's
tent.
too hot in there.
Oh, yeah?
It's too hot.
That's when you know you dress well. That's when you know you dress well.
Sponsored by North Face.
Well, pop on in a little bit, all right?
Yeah.
Later, boys. Is that yours right there? Yeah, you want to take that off my equipment? Right now. We are painting this motherfucking purple tonight. MB3.
Keep it under my tongue. The school dropout. Never like it is from day one. It's like the issues. Quest taking in the drugs. I love my hair to see what's going on there. The last time, on the side of the accelerator. The type of thing we be kissing and get out the video. Somehow you have to get on
That's Lamar's name. He's all time. Here, Memphis, Daddy. Alabama, down Baltimore.
Let's go. Enjoy it, baby. Yes, sir. Gentlemen, we are live on YouTube right now. How we doing? What's your message? Beat the fucking bell! We're gonna whoop that ass! Wipe his ass with him. Hey. Bobby posted up in the drink line. What's up, bro?
I did a bourbon stat.
You go bourbon on the rocks? Oh, yeah. Generator's down, so that's what we're doing. Let's get these guys on here. What up, guys? We're live on YouTube right now. How we doing? Hey, I want to know your message to Western New York. What's your message?
It's a bad day to be a Phil. That's all I know. He's coming to eat. He's coming for his dream.
He said it's a bad day to be a Phil. Look out. What's going on? What's your message to Western New York?
I just say, Lamar, do your best. That's the message.
Do your best. Everybody needs to have fun today. That's right. Fun is first. What about you, big dog? Oh, yeah. Hey, you gotta wait. Hey, you gotta say the first part again. Fuck the Bills. Lamar's the real MVP. Let them know. Let them say no.
It's colder back home. It's colder.
Hey, let him know. Let him know. What's your message to Western New York right now?
We're ready for the Ravens to win. We're going to win this. We're going all the way.
Keep on going down.
All right, guys. Let's get a little creative here. Gentlemen, we're live on YouTube right now. How you doing? Let's go, Ravens! Listen, I need you to let them know where we are, what your message is for Western New York. Don't all go at once now.
30-27, Tucker, game-winning field goal. Let's go.
Let's go. What's your score? 31-27? Yeah. All right, there you have it. Get them done, gentlemen. I'll be in there in a little bit. All right, I need a little Buffalo perspective on a Baltimore sports YouTube channel. Why, though?
Why? Look around. Where else would you rather be than right here, right now?
I'll tell you this right now. This is a unique environment. I'm talking to you. Why do you feel confident going in after week 4? I'm genuinely asking you why you feel confident
We had so
tonight.
many injuries in week 4.
Okay.
We're at home, playoffs, Josh Allen. That's all you need, baby.
Milano
That's all you need.
Milano healthy?
Whole team's healthy. Let's go.
Enjoy
Go Bills.
Enjoy it, brother. We're going to go out to the Bills tailgate right now. Listen, you know how it goes. When things go haywire and unexpected circumstances come up, we get creative. I'm literally live right now on my YouTube channel. Let's go to the porta potty line. We're live on YouTube right now. You're on a Baltimore Sports YouTube channel. What gives you confidence tonight?
Josh Allen.
What gives you confidence after week 4? I'm genuinely asking.
You guys played a half-ass defense with no linebackers.
A half-ass defense in week 4?
Yes.
And that gives you confidence tonight?
Yes.
Have you looked at the numbers since week 10?
Okay, when you played nobody but the Cleveland Browns. Goodbye.
Have you taken a look at strength of schedule?
Yeah, look at the strength of schedule. Go ahead. You play the Giants.
And what was Buffalo's home schedule this year?
They played the 49ers. They beat the Chiefs.
Give me your score prediction.
All those guys. Score prediction, I got none. I'm a Bills fan. Let it play out.
So no score prediction. You're a Bills fan.
Yeah.
That's some soft stuff right there.
Yeah.
Upstate New York blood. You're not even going to give me a score prediction?
You don't even know where you are. You're not even in upstate.
That's really funny that you say that because I'm originally from upstate. That's what I'm telling you.
Okay. You're in Western New York.
That's right. And I'm originally from upstate New York.
Okay.
Get
so
your
what are you, Albany?
That's right.
Albany and you're fucking a Ravens fan? Get out of here.
Am I a Ravens fan or am I a broadcaster? Which one is it? Big Meech over here thinks he's Western New York, the king of it. I know my geography in New York. Think about your score prediction. I'll hit you on the way back. This guy. Little boy right there. All right, we're going to go check out the Bills tailgate. I want all the smoke. I'm telling you right now, these guys, I love when they say that shit. I know the geography very well. Take a look at this. Hey, what the fuck is this right now?
Yeah.
Oh, he's confused.
Hey, we're live on YouTube right now.
I'm live on Twitch, bitch.
He's confused. We're live right now.
Hey, this guy's bisexual. He's bisexual.
Hey, I got a question for you.
Okay.
Why did one I don't give a fuck. It's getting ugly out here, guys. It's getting ugly. Not yet.
Most of you guys have been good.
Oh yeah, for sure. Just looking for more smoke somewhere. I can't find it. That dude's a lot taller than me, I'll tell you that, though. Bill's Mafia. Just to give you guys a good idea of what's going on here. We're live on YouTube right now, baby. Listen, I got to tell you, it is a Baltimore Sports YouTube page. I want to know your predictions, though.
I think
35, Ravens 21. Goes by 14, baby.
Okay. Derrick Henry, career game in the snow, probably, realistically. I think it's going to be a good game.
Bills are going to smack them.
Realistically, I got the Bills.
You know what I appreciate about you guys? You're able to acknowledge at least an objective viewpoint, right? Yeah. I didn't stop by the porta potty line, right? That's the Mafia. Man, he's a big, tall guy. I said, hey, can you give me a score prediction? He wouldn't give me one. I said, if that's not exhibit A, there's some stuff. All right. Most Bills dudes are actually, most of these people are friends. All it takes is a few rotten eggs. Yeah. What's going on, guys? We're live on YouTube right now. Just saying hello. Hey, go! Go Bills! I do have to say, you're on a Baltimore Sports channel right now. I would like to go Browns! Say whatever the hell you want. Fuck the Ravens, go Browns! Go Bills right now, but go Browns! You are Cleveland. You're going to say go Browns? I'm from Cleveland. God damn, God bless you. Fuck the Ravens! Hey, score prediction today. 30-27 Bills! I'm glad you guys gave me a score prediction. I just ran into another Bills Mafia member. He wouldn't give me one. I said, sack up. That's what I told him. 30-27 Bills! You're a real YouTuber if you drink on the Heineken. Here's the deal.
Lamar
I
Jackson
never drank on a game day in my life. It's business, baby. It's business. Even one. Follow the channel. Bobby Baltimore. I'll see you around. Enjoy the game, brother. What's going on, gentlemen? We're live on YouTube right now. How we doing?
My mom woke me up this morning. She said Lamar Jackson sucks. Bills by $1 million.
Yeah! Just so you know, I wanted to come over here. We're part of the Baltimore tailgate over there.
Yeah, we can tell.
I wanted to get a Bills Mafia feel. I wanted to get a little Bills Mafia feel. Give me a score prediction.
I got 80-0 Bills.
80-0. You heard it here first.
32-21 Bills.
32? Listen, I'm just glad you guys are giving me a prediction. I stopped by the porta potty line a minute ago. Big tall guy, Bills fan. I said, what's your score? He couldn't give me one. I said, you got to sack up, man. At least give me a score prediction. Enjoy it. See, most people are recent. It's actually a cool tailgate right here. This is awesome tailgate right here. How you doing? We're live on YouTube right now. How you guys doing? It's a dope tailgate right there. Absolutely. All right, back to Baltimore we go. That was just what was going on across the way. Let's see what's going on inside the tent. Let's take a look inside the tent, shall we?
Oh Lord, I feel it coming.
There ain't nothing like a snowy Sunday in January. I just went over to Bill's Mafia. I got into it with a guy in the porta potty. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah. Run it up. Hey, run it up, baby. You guys are back for more. I love it. You're back, baby. You're back.
This is the reason why I brought the Everybody knows.
What's the nation, baby? What's your message to Western New York, baby?
Yo, let's go. We're going to go ahead and run. Derek going to get 3 touchdowns, 150 yards.
Let them know.
And hey, we got Lamar throwing for 4 touchdowns and running in for 2 of them. Let's go.
Let them know you're here.
Let's go. We out here in Buffalo.
Oh, they're here, all right.
Go, 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 go. Let's go. We out here in Buffalo.
Get it out, baby. There he goes. Unbelievable. right now on YouTube. Let's do it. Let's go, Ravens block, baby. That's a great All right, guys. Let's see if I can get back on my hotspot. What up, Mark? Got it all going today. Get it. I'm trying to get back on my laptop, guys. That's all I'm really trying to do. There are so many people out here. I'm just trying to get my laptop, guys. Stand by. Oh yeah, I gotta use that. What's that? I need to use it for my hotspot. It's okay. Thank you. Thank you. All right, what's going on, guys? You want to come on? You want to come on the show? Yeah. Over here to my right. Over to my right. Okay. Well, so here's the deal. Everybody was watching you get after it, and the live chat wanted to know who the heck you are.
I'm Gina Gabel, and I'm from Maryland, Pittsville, Maryland, Parsonsburg. I'm from Baltimore, but I live in Pittsville, Maryland.
But what you were doing out on the dance floor, though, I think got a lot of people's attention. You got your 82 on. You're from Pittsville, you said?
Yes, Pittsville.
Pittsville. It's funny, I'm not a native Marylander. Where is that?
Maryland, Eastern Shore.
Oh, you're on the shore. Okay.
Ocean City, Maryland.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ocean City. Okay.
Like 20 minutes from there.
Okay. And it was a no-brainer to come here.
This is my game ever.
Come on.
I swear to God, my first football game ever.
And you guys drove?
We drove 8 hours.
When?
What's today? Sunday, yesterday, Saturday.
Oh, you guys drove up yesterday.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Same. We took a bus from Baltimore,
Yeah.
so
Where are you live on Facebook?
we're live on
Okay.
YouTube right now. Yeah, it's the Bobby Baltimore YouTube channel. I'm Bobby, by the way.
Okay, I
Nice
took
to
one
meet
of
you.
your stickers over
Oh
there.
yeah. Gina, you said?
Yes.
Gina, nice. So talk to us about your Ravens fandom. Hey. Oh, you're feeling good, huh? You might have to come on again. Talk to us about your fandom.
My family. Well, I'm from Baltimore.
Sorry. Your fandom. Your Ravens fandom.
What do you,
when did your fandom begin?
Oh, when I was a baby. I was born in Baltimore.
Okay.
We lived like 15 minutes away from the M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore.
Okay. All right. Gotcha.
So
Then
like
you guys.
I grew up like in a family that like
Yep,
the
yep.
Ravens. So like,
Heck yeah.
and I'm a fan.
Yeah. Perfect. And so, what's the Western New York experience been like so far?
My
I
experience.
assume this is your first time to Buffalo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. And what's it been like so far?
It's good.
Or are you guys staying in Orchard
Airbnb.
Park, or are you doing Airbnb?
Yeah, like right, like 10 minutes away.
Nice. We're up in Niagara Falls.
Okay,
It's a little bit.
Yeah,
a little bit of a ways.
Yeah, we stayed there last night. We had an Airbnb there. Then we had
Oh,
a
you did?
different one. Yeah.
So did you go into Canada for a little while?
We were
Oh,
like 5 minutes away from the border, like right there.
Nice. You got a score prediction for us?
I don't, but all I know is that the Ravens are going to win. I feel so confident that they are going to win. That's all I know.
And what are the chances that you end up in New Orleans?
For what?
You told me, maybe I'm breaking our rule prior to coming on. You told me not to ask you anything that was.
I told you.
You're having a good time and everything, right? But that one should be an easy one, though, and I'll tell you, and you're going to be kicking yourself. That's where this year's Super Bowl is. So what are the chances?
I have maybe 50-50.
Okay, fair enough.
I know the Ravens are going to win. We're going. It's 50-50. It all depends.
Fair enough. This is becoming a spectacle right now. Snow is coming down sideways. It's not sticking. It's a moist snow out there, but it's officially overcast skies. It's getting down to the teens, if not already.
It's going to be freezing.
And we are coming up on the hour-and-a-half countdown to the game of the freaking year, Ravens and Bills. Gina, what do you got for us before you go? Give us some parting wisdom.
Let loose. And I'm letting loose.
Oh, there's no question about that.
I'm letting loose.
Appreciate you for popping on.
Yes, thank you. Thank you,
Absolutely.
everybody. And go Baltimore. Mom, I hope you're watching. This
Love
is
it.
crazy.
Oh, she better be, and she might have to be a subscriber to the channel. Tell your mom to subscribe to the Bobby Baltimore YouTube channel. All right, sounds good, Gina.
Thank you.
See you around.
Guys. Woo, go Baltimore. We are taking this W. Oh.
Get it. Over 2,300 watching you dance right now. That's classic. Yep, go get it. One of the many fans that has an infectious energy right now in this place. Thank you guys for your patience throughout the show. Obviously, we have had some generator problems, some connectivity problems, but we are up and running now, and we are coming up on kickoff, of course. It's starting to get gnarly out here. You can just kind of tell that slowly but surely as we make our way towards kickoff, it's getting real dicey up in here. Can only imagine what the chat is saying right now. Super chats have come in. Sea King, King of the Sea, says, Bobby's a real Ravens fan now. I seeked it. He says, you down with slick beats? Hell nah. He's corny, and I put on for my city. Deshaun says, Bobby, I think deep down you've grown into a fan. You fit in with us. Willing to bet Lamar is in your top 5 current players, and I bet you respect the Ravens' journey since drafting Lamar. Dave says, Bobby, your brother is cool. What the frick happened to you? Deshaun also hits me with, after watching the Texans last night, I feel like our W over them looks a whole lot better, and that's probably true. C. Brittle says, waiting for Lightning McKing, hashtag Flock Nation. C. King with another one says he grew up in Howard County, which is exactly where one of our past guests teaches. I believe that was Sarah, if I'm not mistaken. Ryan wants to know if the Ravens win the Super Bowl, then Bobby can become a fan. I think I would be referred to as a bandwagon fan if I were to do that, but we will see how things shake out. Now joining me live, and he was my running mate last night in the club. And what I mean by club is the rec room, which reminds me of Towson, Maryland.
We all friends in the club.
What's going on, Marco?
How you feeling, Bobby?
Good to see you, dude.
Man, you gotta love this thing, right?
What a night, huh?
Playoff time. Oh,
How
man.
about it? Listen, we got over 2,300 joining us right now. It's a jam-packed episode, and everybody was loving last night what we discovered, and that was that you were the
No.
you were the hot commodity.
Don't know.
Oh, man.
I can't even hide.
Somewhere Jimmy Smith out there is enjoying this. Jimmy, where you at?
Hey, Jimmy, where you at? And we're gonna have fun today. Listen, I'm telling you, it's so cold out here. I think I got on about 8 layers. Like I'm 202 pounds. I look like I'm about 270 right now.
Most people do. You're not sure how to look at them, right?
Like, I'm not gonna lie. I like Buffalo people, very nice, but I can see why they lost 4 straight Super Bowls. They're too nice. Baltimore, we're not that nice.
Hey,
Right?
I needed you a minute ago. I was over taking fans into the Bills section just to see what that's like. I walked out the porta potty. Dude's about 6'4", 6'5". He's sitting there. I go up to him, stick my camera in his face. I'm like, hey, give me your prediction. He looks me up and down. I ain't giving you a prediction. I said, that's soft.
Yeah, that's
some soft
I
stuff.
done told you go fuck yourself.
That's some soft. I know, right? That's why I was like, listen, I looked him right in the eye. I said, that's some soft-ass stuff from you.
I ain't gonna lie. The kids out here got more toughness than the men. A 13-year-old called Mike a bitch.
Come on. Have Mike take that.
And he didn't.
He didn't like that. He didn't like that.
Mike told his dad, go fuck yourself.
Man, Brian Snyder, as you guys can hear in the background, is addressing this crowd. We are coming up on the 90-minute countdown to kickoff. It's Bills Ravens. We're here in Orchard Park, New York, in Western New York. It's starting to get more and more gnarly as we get closer to dusk. It's getting more and more gnarly out here. You guys got smoking stogies over here. My guy Tyler's trying to warm up on the. Look at this. He's going to let that thing on fire right now.
God damn, he is.
He's going to set that damn thing on fire.
If we burn this motherfucker down, who got parking lot insurance and I want to be in on the claim?
No shit. Let's see what Brian's saying. I tell you what, DJ has not missed tonight. He's been on one.
You've been good.
So you got a score prediction for us, brother?
Honestly, nobody gonna believe us. I think 28-7 Baltimore.
28-7 Baltimore?
28-7 Baltimore.
Damn. You think it's going to be a boat race?
I think we're gonna smack them left and right.
They've had plenty of those boat races throughout, boy.
I mean, like Bills are good, but they just known for losing. Like when you think of Bills, you don't think a winning team. You think they're good, they can be great, but they choke.
30-24. 30-24. What's yours?
30-24.
Yeah, Ravens.
What the hell would it be?
I'd say 34-27 Ravens.
No, 28-7. 28-7. I mean, I predicted the Redskins to win yesterday, and I hate them.
Hey, wait a second.
Well, Commanders, my bad, politically correct. But I hate that team, but I even bet on them to win.
Hey.
I even bet on them to win.
Hey, that's
sure to get
Justice. Yeah, Justice is going to be.
I'll tell you this who you want to bet on today. If you really want to bet on Justin Tucker and field goals. He will not miss one today. I know Tucky Johnson been fucking up, but he will not miss a field goal today.
Justice Hill rushing yards right now are 9.5. You got to take that over.
Justice.
His receiving yards at 22.5.
I want him getting involved in the screen game early. Get him involved.
I think Derrick Henry over 100, even in the cold. I mean, maybe I know some things, maybe I don't.
I think so.
You know,
I think
might
so.
tell him we won a couple thousand last night, and I would never bet on the Commanders.
I know nobody would have. Now, I haven't been living around Maryland for a while. So are you still 98 Rock?
They fired me. And 98 Rock and BAL fired me in March of 2022.
Can I say something about that?
Sure.
If Mickey is still there.
He's not.
All right. In that case, I wasn't going to say go fuck yourself, Mickey. But I like Bobby more.
Can I ask why?
Yeah, sure. You want to let him get on?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Let's talk about it. Come on, let's go talk about it. Let's talk about what happened because it was the best thing that ever happened to me.
I've been living in Texas.
Oh yeah? Hell yeah! I'm gonna tell you everything you need to know. I'm gonna tell you everything you need to know about it. So you were an out of town listener, and hey, give me a peace of mind too, and put that drink on the far right side for me. Yeah. So you were an out of town radio listener of mine. Is that what you were?
Yeah.
Down in Texas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen to all the C app.
Yeah, they showed me the door in March of 2022. I took my severance package. I left the area for a little bit just that summer. Went back to upstate New York, kept my place in Fells, and kind of sought over some things and really came to the decision. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. These are legitimate shoulder pads right here. Hell yeah. Thunder! That is what's up right now. Hey, you got enough layers though? You got enough layers? You all good? Okay, all right. Go get her done, baby. Get her done, brother. Oh my goodness. I left for the summer of 22. I kept my place in Fells Point, and I really just kind of grinded over and reflected on what it was that I wanted to do. Was it going to be a lateral movement and stay in radio in the market? Was it going to be leaving the market entirely? Was it going to be getting out of the business? I mean, I contemplated everything. And ultimately, I was like, you know what? I might as well build on the foundation that I've already kind of laid. And that was Baltimore sports. And that's when I launched my LLC, started my media company. And while I appreciate that opportunity to have worked with the Ravens radio stations, the best thing that ever happened to me was them showing me the door. Unquestionably. Because it lit a fire within me that's been ignited ever since. And today is the biggest day of my career since I've been out on my own. It's a massive opportunity.
Lighting a fire as in screw you to them?
Like
was it a bad leaving or?
It was not. Look, I said some things on the air that got me fired.
Okay. Was it something stupid that got you fired?
Sure.
Being 2024, 25, this day and age, I should say.
It was nothing that was...
nothing wrong, just something that's not...
It was simply me saying that I didn't sign up for the current role that I'm living. And that is obviously dirty laundry that should have stayed behind the scenes. But I was so frustrated that I just kind of let it rip one day. And I remember my dad texted me at home because he listened to every one of my hits every morning, 6:35, 7:35, and 8:35. And he was like, shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. And I'm like, no, I got to talk about this. Like, I'm being underutilized, and I'm ready for something else. This is not the role that I signed up for. And that got me fired. And so what I mean by being like igniting a flame from within, it was simply like I understood that my entrepreneurial spirit had been reawakened. And ever since then, and I'm not bullshitting you right now, ever since then, I have been balls to the wall to ensure that this company is built properly, which is a really long way of saying today is a day of reflection. Today is a day of enjoyment for Ravens fans and for me personally from a business standpoint. And I digress. That's my story.
Now, last question. I think I remember this hearing it on radio. How many mustache rides you get?
I forgot about that. That's hysterical.
That was back when I was still living here.
Yeah,
like towards the end of where I moved.
Yeah, the mustache era for me was a weird one. You know, look, there were a lot of things that happened during the pandemic that were just strange. You know, it was a strange time of my life. It was, you know, I was loving the opportunity to work with the Ravens, and of course that was Lamar's rookie year. His second year, which was his first full season as a starter. And it was a great opportunity for me to kind of kickstart my career. But with all that said, them showing me the door lit me up inside. And ever since that, dude, we've been rolling. That's why we're here now. And what a day we got in front of us.
Ravens going to the championship next week.
Hit me with your prediction, brother.
As I told you, it's going to be 34-27 Ravens.
You did tell me that, 34-27. And look at outside right now. It's getting more and more. It's a spectacle right now.
It's a cinema. I love it.
It's starting to become
I was
cinema.
at the Pittsburgh game last week. They had forecasts for the whole week leading up. Snow. My dad came up for it. All planned to go. Snow, everything cold. Then snow. But this week, I'm happy as a pig in shit.
How can you not be? I mean, this is oh my God. How is he carrying those? So just to give you guys a sense of what's happening, look at the drink spilling. His drinks are literally spilling everywhere, and he just stuck his fingertips into ice cold liquor.
I've been using the snow to wipe my hands for all the food over here.
That's amazing, man. Oh,
Perfect
goodness
weather.
gracious.
Perfect weather for a perfect day to win a football game.
Unbelievable. No question. So who are you here with?
With my buddy Patrick.
Oh, nice.
I drove up from Texas this week.
Oh, you drove up. Oh, I'm sorry. I missed that. You drove up from Texas.
I drove down there on Monday, Tuesday. Monday, Tuesday, it's a 24-hour drive. Wednesday, I saw the bus trip come up here. I'm like, oh, hell, that's a great deal, $600. So, drove up Thursday, Friday, Saturday, got back at 7 o'clock last night. Here I am.
Absolutely legendary.
Caught the bus 6 o'clock this morning in Catonsville. Rode up.
That's a commitment level that we've never heard from.
Exactly.
Right there. Hey, what up, dude? How you doing, brother? You got to come on the show, man. Yeah, let's get you on. You ready to hand it off? You ready to hand it off, brother?
Last word.
Yeah.
If the Ravens lose that commitment, I expect to be refunded by Stephen Biscotti or EDC.
Fair enough.
This.
Fair enough, brother. Hey, it was great meeting you, dude.
You too.
And thank you for coming up.
No
Enjoy this. We'll see you in Kansas City next weekend.
Hopefully.
All right, brother. Thanks, dude. You can pass it right off to this young man right here. Hey, Gina. They're a fan. You got a lot of fans on here. You got a lot of fans on here, Gina.
Darius on here, I got Justin Hill on here, I got James Roche on here. I mean, Bobby.
Hell yeah. Okay. Oh, you want me to sign it? Okay. I'll sign it. Yeah, I'll sign it. All right, I'm going to sign this football, guys. You sure you want me to sign this shit? You really want me to sign this? All right, right there.
Oh, man, let's go.
How you doing, dude?
I'm doing
Remind me
good.
your first name.
What?
Remind me your first name.
Josh.
Josh. Okay, I was
Yeah.
thinking Jack. I got to sign. I'm going to go Bobby Baltimore. Yeah. I can't say I signed very many footballs. This is
No, I've only been asked to sign 2 things, and both times I won with my handwriting. I'll warn you, like, I got a whole diagnosed, like, bad handwriting stuff. Like, all right, I'm going to warn you.
Hey,
All right,
who was I next to on the football? Ardarius Washington. He's going to have a massive.
You're not going to be like, who is this guy's name?
Ardarius is about to have himself a night, too. I appreciate you, man. Enjoy it, dude. Absolutely. Have fun out there.
Yeah, let's go.
Josh, what's going on, dude?
I'm so excited. First of all, I will tell you that as someone who has been, like, doing this forever, and, like, I've seen your, like, growing up, like, I've seen your stuff, man. You've been doing this for a minute, man.
Hey, look, here's the funny part.
Yeah.
As soon as I saw you, I recognized your face, and you're doing something right, dude. I know your TikTok will be up and running soon again.
Yeah, and it's up right now.
Oh, good. Okay.
It's up right now.
Good.
But yeah, man, this is sick, man. I've been making content on the internet for years now. Let's go, Ravens.
Those are legitimate shoulder pads right here.
Yeah, that's sick.
That's a bad boy.
Yeah, let's go. I'll tell you that I have been making content for about 4 years now. Been doing it. Obviously, big Ravens guy. But this year was the first year I started doing these street interviews and all that. This is like, I haven't had that thought of like a tailgate and all that. I just, down the line, like this, next season, I want to follow me like on Twitter. So I want to figure something out. I want to do something like with this next season.
Okay.
But yeah, let's talk about this game.
I want to tell you something though before we get into the game, and I'm not. Gina is still here. How are you still here, Gina? Hey, the live chat wants you back on for another interview, by the way. So after Josh, you might be coming back on. What's that? I did? Oh, by the New Orleans question? I'm sorry. We'll go simple questions next time. All right. So here's the deal, Josh. We're going to figure out if she's single after your interview. But the chat already knew that was happening. So anyway, yeah, the chat's calling me out too. Nobody wanted her for a second interview besides me. Anyway, Josh.
I understand. I've had the same thought with many of my street interviews.
They called me red-handed right there. But here's the thing. What I just wanted to share with you is you're coming up in a generation that was very different for those that might be seeking broadcasting opportunities than where I was. Are you currently in college?
I am only doing college because my parents are forcing me to do it. I am in community college.
Okay.
I did Towson for 2 months. Didn't go well, mainly because I had to go to class and do work.
Okay.
But
by the way, your last name is what?
Berman. B-E-R-M-A-N.
Josh Berman, guys.
Yeah.
Josh Berman.
The next network. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Josh Berman, as the chat is cooking me right now for getting caught totally red-handed.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
But Josh, before we get into one football-related question, just know that when I was in school, and it's funny, that comes across as the old head in the room. It wasn't all that long ago. I graduated Loyola in 2017.
Right.
What I was told along the way was, hey, you want to get into broadcasting? Okay, go to a small market, cut your teeth, put your tape together, and then hope and pray that you can kind of climb the ladder.
Here's your tape. You're on the internet. Here's your tape.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so I just want you to be aware of, which I'm sure you already acutely aware of, is that you have an incredible opportunity. I feel like you are way out in front, building your presence, putting together a certain level of influence, and letting the chips fall as they may from there.
That's the goal, man.
Proud of you, man. I'm glad we
Appreciate that.
finally got a chance to meet.
Yeah.
And, you can use me for anything. So
For
let me
sure.
know.
Yeah, follow me on Twitter or something.
DM me so I can find you. And
sure.
I think we already have before, but I need to
probably
call you
have.
back.
I've definitely, I've talked to you before.
Let's get you out of here on this. One matchup and one prediction you're looking at going into this game is what?
Okay. You have the obvious of, let's get the obvious of run the ball, Derrick Henry, Lamar Jackson, John. Get all that. Let's talk about, I think the run game is just so huge today. The Bills, we hung 35 on their heads. The way we did it, we got out the hot start, we ran the damn ball. If things don't go your way to start out in the game, yes, don't abandon it. But Ravens fans, don't be mad if we start throwing some passes. Lamar has proven he's plenty capable of doing it. It's a balanced attack. But the Bills, similar to the Ravens, their receiving core is kind of iffy. I'm a huge Khalil Shakir guy. I've been for years. I love Khalil Shakir. But, it's not like we're matched up against Jamar. Hell, George Pickens is not playing in this game. You don't have that real matchup. The secondary's got to be on lockdown. I'm sure all either wanted to fire Zach Orr after a month, or your words now. But, defense, if one defense steps up, you're good. Because, Lamar this, Lamar that, if Lamar has 100 passing yards and we win the game, who the hell cares?
What's going on, B? I didn't recognize you for a second. What's that? No, where was it? Did you already? You going now? Oh my God, he just smashed
Is
the
this
table.
your tailgate, or are you
Brian Snyder's? Yeah, be more around town.
So do you go to every road game?
No, this is an exception.
Okay.
Yep.
We got hooked up with Tick Pick for this game.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, good for you. Good for you, dude. Are you doing any coverage tomorrow or tonight?
Yeah. We'll be in our seats during the game, because that's the whole thing is. And I don't know if you know Michael. Michael's the guy I co-run the account with. He is the traditional. He's 2 years younger than me, but he's the journalist. He's going. I honestly, him and Jerry have a very close. Sandusky have a very close relationship. I genuinely think he's going to take Jerry's place when he steps down.
Love it.
But he is the journalist. I want to do this and always be a fan. I don't want to sit in a press box. You have to be quiet. You have to I don't like that. I like being with the fans. I like being loud. I'm incapable of watching a game in silence anyway, even though I don't have a rooting interest, so they kick me out regardless.
Yeah.
But, in terms of doing coverage, I'm at the game. I film videos and stuff, but, a lot of the coverage is going to be post-game. Stuff I post throughout the week on, thank God, TikTok.
Good,
because we're
good,
back up.
Good.
But
Well, give us your score prediction before you get out of here.
38-37 Ravens. I like, and I never go that high with score predictions.
Yeah,
ever.
yeah.
It just feels like both offenses are coming so much. And this could be a game. I'm excited, man.
Enjoy it, dude. It's great to finally meet you in person.
Appreciate you, chat.
Enjoy it, dude.
Are those Twitter bots or is that real? Because I know I've streamed on Twitter before, and it's like
we're on Twitter and YouTube concurrently
oh,
right
yeah,
now.
Man. Yeah,
Yep.
you got some viewers in here though,
Yeah.
for sure, man.
Yep.
Appreciate you,
Have
chat.
fun, Josh.
Yeah, man.
See you, dude.
Appreciate you
You
guys.
can hand that right off to Francis over here to your right. You can hand this one right off to him. Yep. This guy right here. Let's bring in Papa Tross. See you, Josh. Later, brother. This place is starting to still rolling. Hey, dude. What's going on, man? Nice to meet you, dude. Yeah, what's up, Michael? Yeah, have fun, man. Love it. Well, you've been waiting patiently. Well, you've been waiting awfully patiently. Francis John Trosset. My loving father is in the building. How you doing?
Hello, Flock Nation. How are we? Let's go.
Of course, you end up here 4 hours from Albany. You hadn't done that drive in a while, I'd imagine.
My third Buffalo Bills game.
Yep,
Buffalo.
Yep, you and I went to Redskins, Bills back in the day. You did week 4 this year with Mark, of course, who started off the show with us. He was actually coherently talking about a number of things, which was one of the more shocking items that you'll hear. And then, of course, today, you're going into today. I got to tell you, my feet are getting a little cold right now. But aside from that, this is as expected. The snow is coming down. It's not sticking. It's a wet. It's a damp, wet snow. And getting dark. We're approaching dusk.
It's going to be some kind of environment. I feel a little cold already too. So it's going to be something in the stadium, no doubt.
Listen, you're totally underdressed. You do know that.
I got my Norwegian outfit from Bobby, my birthday present. It's a little big, but I'm wearing it in the stadium. Let's go.
Somebody gave you.
I got all kinds of things here.
Flocked together. Look at this. Hey, I think you'd be thrilled to know that there seems to be a potential suitor here who's been on the show a couple times. Her name is Gina, and the chat wants me to ask her out.
I agree. I haven't met her yet, but after we're done here, I'm going to go try to find her, as a matter of fact.
She's from the Eastern Shore, near Ocean City. She's having a good old time, though.
I've been waiting for this for a while, folks, as you know. So I'm here today to just thank the Flock Nation that supports my son here, Bobby Baltimore. As he said earlier on one of his Instagram posts, how big a day this was for him. And I'll share with you, like 2.5 years ago, we were in the summer of whatever year it was, 2.5 years ago.
2022.
Walking the trail path in Del Mar, and the kid was despondent. What was he going to do? He's no longer employed by BAL. I don't know what I'm going to do, but what I'm going to do. And I said, you got it. You're going to make it happen. Don't you worry. You got the work ethic and the perseverance and all that. Here we are 2.5 years later, and the guy's kicking butt. And you guys all, I thank you all from the bottom of my heart for helping him get there. He's got a long way to go still, but he likes being here. He likes working for you folks, and I love being here with him and my son TJ.
And that, what you just so eloquently said was exactly why I put that post up earlier today. Yeah, I was having a moment of reflection, and I like the way you put it too. I'm working for them because they're my employer. Sarah and I always talk about that, but we're serious. Without you guys, like, sure, brand sponsors are important and other avenues of income streams are important, but ultimately without the viewers, 2,739 to be exact at this current moment that are watching, it wouldn't be possible. So that's well said there, Pops.
And folks, if you haven't realized it yet, Bobby is a man of great reflection very often. He's also a man that can't work for anybody else but himself, and drives his father crazy sometimes. But I love him to death, and very proud of what he's doing here today and in the past 2.5 years, rebound from a unfortunate departure from BAL.
And the breakup.
And a breakup. And a breakup, folks. Oh, yeah. But we got Gina here. We got to find Gina. How old is Gina? Anybody know how old Gina is?
Well, we don't want to scare her away because I think her mom says is watching the show. So we want to be.
Hey, Gina's mom, how old is Gina? Do you have an idea?
All I know is that we're coming up on an hour until kickoff. It might be time to shut this thing down. You got anything on football before we finish up?
Football. Listen, I sat with Bobby's friend Metzi at that first game in Buffalo, or Buffalo at Baltimore. Baltimore pounced them, throned them.
Yeah.
No change today. I predicted an easy win for the Ravens. I really am.
Really?
I think it's going to be about 24-10. 24-10 Ravens. It's going to be rough out there, rough sledding with a little bit of snow, a little bit of ice. But the Ravens defense is going to continue to thrive, and they're going to run the ball. And the Buffalo's defense will be exposed a little bit more today.
Had a lot of Buffalo fans on this show over the last couple hours, and every one of them is hanging their hat on the fact that Milano, Bernard, and Johnson are back and available for them. And that might be true, but I don't know.
That doesn't erase 35-10.
It does not erase 35-10, and I think that in the trenches today, you're going to see you're just going to see a ferociousness, I think, up front for Baltimore that's opening up all kinds of lanes, and it's going to come down to assuming that this defense will stop the run like they've done successfully all year long. Can they withstand the inevitable Josh Allen blows? Because you know they're coming. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. But if you can minimize them, they got a great chance to win tonight. Greg from Long Beach chiming in with a super chat says, spreading the Ravens spirit from Maui this week. A little bit different than where we are right now. I know you've been to Maui. Getting settled in for a 38-13 Ravens victory.
There you go, Greg.
So I think that's kind of a general sentiment that I think is being felt.
Listen. Shut down Josh Allen. Don't let him run. Do not let him run. Let him pass, and the mistakes will be made by Mr. Allen, just like they were made by Mr. Goff last night. So let Josh throw from the pocket, and we're going to have some mistakes made by Josh.
Looks like Zay Flowers has officially been ruled out of this contest. Yep. Cameron Walker noting what we already kind of knew, but was not yet 100% confirmed. So for a third consecutive week, or I should say a second consecutive week, it's no Zay Flowers. There are reports out there that remain hopeful that if they get to the AFC Championship game, he will be around and available for them. But until then, they go on without him. And it should be noted that he had one catch for 10 yards back in week 4. But I think it's also noteworthy that just having his sheer presence out there alone is important from an eye candy perspective. With that, we're coming up on an hour and 15 minutes out. I appreciate you guys for a fantastic last couple hours, which included a generator malfunction, which included a scuffle between me and a Bills fan over by the porta potty that you were not aware of, who wouldn't give me a score prediction, so I called him out and called him soft on live, right to his face. It included drop-ins from Francis John Trosset, my brother, baby. Cameos like that, and it's a rabid fan base here that's traveled incredibly well. And guess what? I'm already calling my shot. If this goes the way we all think it is, and I'm on record for saying 30-24, then this time next week we will be in Kansas City, getting ready for a rematch of last year's AFC Championship game. Of course, just this time around, it'll be at Arrowhead. Anything more from you before we jump?
Let's do it. Let's get it going. A lot of fun tonight.
A special thank you to Brian Snyder for a tremendous opportunity to continue on the road with him. He does not miss with these road trips, and I think it speaks for itself. I know there's other options out there, but this, to me, takes the cake. Just look at it. Need I say any more? For my father, I'm Bobby Trosset signing off from this Sunday, January 19th edition. It's Ravens-Bills. The whole NFL world's watching, and an opportunity to go back to the AFC Championship game is on the line. I'll catch you guys. Thanks to Be More Around Town. Like the video on your way out. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Hit that notification bell. Let's go. I got more smoke. I want all the smoke tonight, guys. Later. We'll catch you soon. Post